I'm Susie, and I've been living and travelling in my van Lucy for just over a year and a half. I've travelled across 10 countries from Scotland in the UK all the way through Europe to northern Norway and back down to southern Spain. It's been an incredible life-changing journey, but now it's time for me to start a new adventure, a life in Portugal on the beautiful Setúbal Peninsula. Follow me as I go through the process of becoming a resident of Portugal and explore this beautiful country. Hi, welcome to my latest vlog. So to update you, if you've been following my journey, you will know that I temporarily had to leave the van and because I had a power failure and couldn't live in the van. So I didn't know how long it was going to take to get fixed, so I decided to rent an Airbnb, which is where I am currently. I'm sitting in this beautiful swing seat in my living room. And but the good news is that Lucy, the van, is now fixed. It wasn't very expensive, just 20 euros. So for such a big issue for me, yeah, it was nice that it only cost that amount of money for a new fuse and fuse holder. So, yeah, I can now travel again in the van if I so choose. But what's actually happened is because I was looking for somewhere to rent for 6 months in order to get my residency, I actually asked the owners of the Airbnb whether or not I could stay here for 6 months and actually officially rent the apartment rather than through Airbnb, because it's not an approved way of living in Portugal to get your residency if it's just an Airbnb. And they agreed, which is amazing because the view from this apartment over the natural park of Habida is beautiful, and every evening I watch the most stunning sunsets. And I will show you around the apartment in my video in a short while. So yeah, that's what's happening now. I've managed to get my tax number, my NIF number, which is excellent. So that was the first step to getting residency. The rental agreement is the second stage. And then once I've got that, I'm opening a Portuguese bank account. And then I should have everything in place to be able to be a resident. And so hopefully, I don't think that's going to happen before Christmas, sadly. But I was aiming obviously for the end of December before Brexit, but I really don't think it's going to make much difference if it's in January. So, but what about van life? And yeah, I have to admit that I did go out in the van this week for a couple of nights. I spent a couple of nights out in the van because I hadn't been in the van for nearly 3 weeks. And I was missing, one, just traveling in the van across the beautiful places here, and two, just being in nature, waking up in nature. And so I went to one of my favorite beaches and spent a couple of nights there, which was fabulous. And then I came back here. So I think what's going to happen over the next 6 months is that obviously here the apartment is going to be my base. But I will be traveling around in the van, and I will be heading over after Christmas. I will be heading in January, as long as we're able to travel across districts, which so far we have been able to. So I shall travel to the Algarve and meet up with friends over there who are buying property over on the east side of the Algarve. Yes, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And in the meantime, I shall, like I said, I'm going to show you the apartment, and I'm going to show you some other beautiful areas of Habida Natural Park, and you will see, I definitely have made the right choice to make this my home. So let me show you around my Airbnb place that I'm here for a whole month, and already it's looking like home. This is the hallway, and you can see I tend to put stuff everywhere. And really though, I showed the view, or you'll see the view shortly. This is the kitchen with all the appliances that I haven't had: washing machine, coffee maker, microwave. And this is the view out of my kitchen window. It's a bit of a cloudy day today, but it is beautiful. And where next? Okay, this is my bedroom with a massive bed. Love it. And this is the spare room. 2 single beds if anyone would like to come and stay. And I'm just going to show you this because I took my clothes out of the van and I've hung them all up here. And then I suddenly realized that this is it. This is my entire wardrobe. Yeah, so I am going to have to go back to the UK, or when I go back to the UK at some point, when I can come back to the UK to see my children, I will go and get some more of my clothes and bring it back here, because I won't be taking the van, I'll be flying. This is the bathroom, very nice, shower, beautiful hot water. And this is the living area, and here, oh my God, I have a swing. Look, I've always wanted one of these. It's amazing. And here is my table full of work stuff. We have everything here: the laptop, the camera, the drone. While I put my next video together, which will be this one. And here again, because you can never tire of this view, is the view and the castle. It's so quiet here. I can't get over how beautiful and quiet it is. I was supposed to be going to Habida beach, one of the beaches that I hadn't been to today, but all the roads leading to it are closed for some reason, something to do with COVID, I'm not sure what. So now rather than having had a wasted journey from where I'm staying currently, I've found this place that I can just walk, and it's just a trail. I have no idea where it goes, just into the Habida. There's a number of routes I can choose to take. I'm not sure which one. This one seems to go, or goes left, but by the side of the road, so I think I'm gonna take over here. So I've set my parking location in Google Maps because when you're like walking here, there is only lots of paths to choose from and it can get a little confusing. So I think this one looks reasonable. So yeah, let's head down this one. I have my stick with me today too, because after this week, when I came across a boar, and it wasn't even in the middle of nowhere. And they're massive. I'm a bit scared, to be honest. I'm not sure what a stick's gonna do. I just like bang it on the ground rather than trying to hit the boar with it. But actually, I need to look up what you need to do when you come face to face with a boar. I mean, I'm sure you mustn't run or just try and scare it. That's probably the thing, like a bear, maybe. Yeah, just make a lot of noise to scare it off. So, yeah, this is our little adventure. I'm not going to leave the van for too long, actually, because it's a bit remote here, and I'm a little concerned that where I've left it. So we'll see. It looks like it's getting a bit muddy here too, and I haven't really got the proper shoes on. Oh, they're getting muddy already. For going in the mud, maybe I should go back and put my walking boots on. That would probably be a better idea. I think I might do that because it's looking a bit brushy and muddy. Well, the path really isn't a path. It's kind of like a little, it's kind of a little path, but not a very well trodden path. This morning I finally made it to the beaches of Habida, and I'm headed, I'm not sure if you can see, down to this little beach down here, the Glapinos. Look at the watercolour, and there's no one here. Like before, when it was in season, you had to be here so early in the morning to even get a space, and the beach then looked like it was absolutely packed. But today there is no one here. And I walk down here and go to the beach. I'm so excited. Here we are, Praia Galapinos. And we have to head across this slope and down this path. This is what I love here when you come to the beaches. Go down all these great little trails to finally get to a beautiful beach. I'm not sure that this is the right path, but it's the more adventurous. Oh no, I think this is maybe just a lookout point. Yeah, it looks like this is a lookout point. Oh yeah. Oh no, I can go along that way. And here is the beach. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. So, my little beach right here. How beautiful. But I have just been told that it's dangerous for me to be here on my own. I have been told that there are, they call them bandidos. Yeah, I've heard of there's bandidos. I guess robbers, but I'm not quite sure why would they even come to a beach today when there's nobody here. I mean, really, I mean, my van's probably more likely to get broken into up where I left it. I have heard that can be an issue, but at this time of year there's like nobody here, so it's really not worth their while. So now I'm feeling a little nervous about staying on this little bit of beach by myself. So I will probably head back to the other beach now. They put fear in me. I hate that, because if I hadn't have met them, this would be the perfect spot for me, just to stay here. So I didn't allow fear to make me leave this beach. A little boat pitched up just here, and with a couple on it, and there's a couple of divers here who are speaking English. So I feel I feel safe here. Yeah, I don't feel unsafe at all. So I'm so glad that I stayed because it's beautiful. And look, as a couple just arrived, so now I feel even safer. So yeah, just yeah, allowing yourself to just, you know, I mean, be aware. Yeah, fear is a good thing, but not just to be aware. And because otherwise I would have missed all of this beauty today. So Christmas has arrived in Palmela. This is the library, and I'm just going to show you this sunset because it's a bit crazy this evening. Crazy beautiful, and you can see, zoom in, the mountains there behind. How beautiful is that? Castle, and here, oh, beautiful bandstand. And the pretty lights up there, and all in the trees as well. It's so beautiful. And just over there is a winery. Look.